Hi guys, we're going to make for you today an apple and blackberry Tarte Tatin, which is a lovely dessert. You'll really enjoy it. Probably noticed I'm tanned. I've just got back from Barcelona, and although I'm going to make this lovely dessert, I suppose it's worth mentioning I was just about half an hour away from the terrible scenes in Barcelona, so it kind of hits home how fragile life is really. And very fortunate that I managed to miss that particular tragedy, terrorist tragedy there. Absolutely awful scenes, quite nightmarish, and as I say, I was half an hour away from that scene. Right, okay, hope you all think of all those victims and bear them in mind over the coming weeks. And now let's get on with the Tarte Tatin. Right, it's apple and blackberry. Basically, the important thing is you get a 24 centimetre pan, and this particular pan is it's oven proof as well. So you've got to have a pan that's okay to go in the oven, guys. And I'm putting that onto a sort of medium heat, letting that melt till it's about 5 minutes ish. You don't want it to get too dark because that's burning, and that's bad news. You don't want it to be too light, so I'm giving that a bit of a stir, and that's going to have to stay on for 5 minutes. I've got about 120 grams of sugar, and it's a golden caster sugar in there, with a 24 centimetre pan skillet that's oven proof. The oven's going to be set at 180, which I might as well do that now, get it up at the right temperature. Actually, sorry, about 160-ish for a fan oven, 160 degrees for a fan oven. So that's going to take about 5 minutes. Once that's been done for 5 minutes, I've got about 75 grams of diced butter. Obviously, this is all full fat stuff. It's not diet dessert, this one. Desserts aren't diet anyway, are they, really, guys? So that's going to go in there and be mixed in. In the meantime, I've rolled out a disc. Yeah, it's got in the freezer. That's about a 26 centimetre disc, so it's got to be a little bit bigger than your pan, because that's going to go over the top of it. Once that's completely melted, it's done about 5 minutes or so. I'm just going to timer that for another 3. Once that's completely melted, add the butter, and then we start mixing that up. Then we're going to add the fruit, so we'll come back to it when we've got to that point, guys. Okay. I forgot to say, it's about 1,000 grams of fruit, and this is fruit from the garden, the blackberries and the apples that's been picked this morning. So I'm just going to mix in the butter, and this is obviously then it becomes a caramel, doesn't it? Oh, you're supposed to switch off the heat at this point. So switch the heat off, take it away from the heat, which I'm doing. That's sparkling a little bit. Away from the heat. Mix that in nicely. Keep mixing. That's now a lovely caramel, to which you can place the fruit. Just stop that beeping. Okay, keep mixing, keep mixing, keep mixing. Keep mixing that away from the heat. There we go. That's your caramel sauce. I mean, you could use this as a base for a recipe for making caramel sauce if you want to put caramel sauce with ice cream and things like that. That's your basic caramel sauce recipe there. Okay, that's lovely. Really should mix that a bit better. Probably could do with a whisker or something in there. There we go. That'll do. Okay. Now we start putting down the fruit on top. So I don't want to waste any of this caramel sauce. Ouch, that sugar and it's really hot. Anyway, so I'm going to start sectioning these like that. And start from the outside, just start layering these down. Start it from the outside. and you're going to get bored with this, so I'm going to stop video at this point. Okay guys, so that's what it basically looks like now. And now that's just got to go into the oven for about 30 minutes, just so that that can all caramelise and stew and get really full of lovely flavour. You can see it's simple, it's rustic, it's French, it's rustic, isn't it? Okay, so it's going in the oven, 30 minutes. Timer on. And see you when that's done, guys. Okay guys, so that's what it looks like, as you can see. All of those apples looking fairly nice and soft and tenderised now. Wow, the blackberries, it's all caramel immersed within that. And now we can put the puff pastry on. So, this is puff pastry. It can defrost pretty much instantaneously in here. So it is there, it's defrosting. Let's let that defrost a bit. Take it a couple of times with a fork. Nope. It's taking a bit of time. You've got to try and let it defrost long enough so that you can tuck it down the sides in there. Push all that down. Oops. Oh, didn't want to. Right. Come back in a couple of minutes when that's defrosted, guys. So that literally took about 30 seconds to defrost, so prick it with a fork a few places so that the steam can escape. Place that back in the oven for about 30 to 45 minutes, just keep an eye on it and check. Once it looks golden brown, it's done. Okay, come back to it when it's done. Okay guys, it's been about 35 minutes-ish in the oven, so the oven's going off, and I'm taking this out now. Bit of steam there, empty now, glasses up. Well, it's a shame we don't have smell around because that's so toffee coated and smelling caramel, toffee, apple, blackberry, just delicious. So what we'll do is we'll leave that to cool down for about 45 minutes and then we turn it out and then it can be sliced and some nice creme fraiche put on to eat it. So see you in about 45 minutes. Okay guys, so that's the Tarte Tatin cooled down for about 45 minutes. So I'm just going to turn it out. So just get some kind of large round plate or like I'm doing. That. Hope it'll come out. If it doesn't tease out, then that tends to mean you've got to do something at the sides here. So just loosen that sides. And try again. Next time. So there we go. That's it, it's come out, oops. As well as it could have. To spread out nicely. See how that looks. And there we go. It's the Tarte Tatin with blackberries, apple or pomme et au mieux in French. And it looks nice and kind of round the edge, but it's still going to taste good. So we need to slice it. So, fork to hold that still. Take a small slice here. Let's go onto there. And just a small amount of creme fraiche in the centre. How's that look? There we go. I think it's about time now for another Q&A, so if you've got some questions you'd like me to answer, just type them down below in the comment section, as long as they're fairly sensible, guys. This is probably going to taste delicious. I'm sure it does. It smells great. So if you've enjoyed that one and like me to do some more, just don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you.